No.
Thank you. You've long been concerned about China. You have a history here,
Yes.
steeped on the Intelligence Committee here. Are we to a point now, after what happened with Mr. Swalwell, maybe where there should be background checks for all staff and interns before we serve? Obviously, members, staff who serve on the Intelligence Committees and Armed Services Committee have that, but should that be universal? And what are your concerns?
So what
about
should be
possible
universal, Chad, on this?
background checks for aides or interns across the board for all staff and interns on Capitol Hill after the concerns about Mr. Swalwell?
Well, I don't have any concern about Mr. Swalwell. There are those in the Congress who believe, and I am among them, that we should be seeing what influence the Chinese. I've been fighting them, as you know, for over 30 years in terms of their undue influence at universities in our country and the overtures they try to make to members of Congress. In terms of Mr. Swalwell, in the spring of 2015, the leadership of the House and the committee were informed that overtures from a Chinese person were being made to members of Congress. When that was made known to the members of Congress, it was over. You know, that was the end of any communication with those people. So it isn't, I think we should make sure that everybody knows what they are being subjected to. But I don't know that it means that we have to background checks for every intern who comes into the Capitol. I do think that it's unfortunate that Mr. McCarthy is trying to make an issue of this when his leader, we all found out at the same time, the Republican leadership, and that several members had been approached.
Were you briefed on this?
We were all, at the same moment, the House, Republican and Democratic leaders, and the leadership of the committee were briefed at the same moment. Make sure you know that, because he keeps going around saying, when did they know? We knew when they knew. And at that time, that was the end of it. But you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to deflect attention from the fact that he has QAnon in his delegation over there. And that, I think, is a danger in terms of our debate here about, what the possibilities are for undue influence to members of Congress.
Speaker.